welcome to our channel Steps for Success. In this video we can start the BCom 5th semester in income tax subject. So many days we cannot make videos on BCom or any other videos. So in the next month or March and last week your exam will be started. That reason we can start the syllabus in the February 1st, right? In this today's session we can start first meaning income tax subject, because it is very interesting subject and most scoreable subject, right? That's reason we can first start income tax. In after completion of one chapter, then we can start cost accounting subject, right? So in this video first we can start introduction to income tax. So let's start the video. Meaning of tax. Tax is a charge imposed by a government on the activities, enjoyment, expenditure, income accumulation, property, etc. of an individual and organization is called tax. So the government, why? Because the government not have any fund or money, can run the country and make developmental activity, enjoyment and expenditure. The government can make so many expenditure. When income can earn and collect the tax, that reason the government can make the expenditure on income of assessee or organization or property of an individual or organization is called tax. Why tax imposed or levied? Because government can provide in the country developmental programs, road, rail and aircrafts or airlines, and make bridges, dams and infrastructural facility, hospitality, other national building activity, educational institution. In this way the government can collect the tax and make this all the infrastructure facility in the country. There is no, because the government can make developmental programs, so many projects like river programs and so many projects can conduct, and that's the government can make road, rail and aircrafts, because the country citizen can provide that charges and collect the tax. So next, types of tax. Direct tax, indirect tax. So you can make what is the meaning of direct and indirect tax. So direct tax is a charge levied by government. Who can levy? Government on a particular person. Who can levy tax? Government. From whom? Particular person or assessee. In the income tax you can call the person assessee, and saying is directly paid by the particular person to government. The person or assessee can make income and earn income and directly pay to the government. This is called direct tax. The example of direct tax is income tax, right? Person can join any job or any other institution and earn salary. Thus in that particular salary he can also deduct and pay tax directly to the government, right? This is direct tax. Next, indirect tax. Indirect tax is a charge. It is also a charge levied by government. Who can levy? Government on goods and service. Indirectly tax from customer is known as indirect tax, right? The customer can purchase any goods and service. Purchase goods and service from whom? Business person or any company. In that particular the customer can indirectly also pay tax to the business person, and business person or firm can directly pay to the tax to the government. He is called indirect tax. So example of indirect tax, GST is, there are two types of direct and indirect tax in Income Tax Act 1961. Next important concept under income tax. When you can start the income tax subject and read the income tax subject, you can must some basic concept: person, assessee, assessment year, previous year. These are some concept. So we can discuss one by one. Person, it is defined under section 2 clause 31. An individual, it means natural person, that is any human being. Person means an individual person as a natural person. This is called any human being is called person. Like firm, company, local authority, Hindu undivided family is called a person. Right? All person cannot paid any tax to the government. Only can some person can paid directly tax to the government. Next, assessee. This is the very important. Assessee means a person is also a person from whom any tax or any other sum of money is payable under the income tax act is called assessee. All person cannot make assessee. Some person can paid who can pay the tax or any money to the government. That person is called assessee. It is defined under section 2 clause 7. Any tax payable under the income tax act. Income tax act is called assessee. Next one, assessment year. Assessment year means a period of 12 months. 12 months. Commencing means starting from 1st April every year and ending and ending 31st March of next year. Right? This is assessment year. In the calculation of income tax, any problem, we can write on the format side of the how we can write in financial accounting and accountancy. We can write debitor and creditor, and that same we can on the right and left hand side of the format we can write previous year and assessment year. Right? This is called assessment year. Next, previous year, section 2 clause 34. Previous year is the financial year immediately preceding the assessment year. Right? This is previous year. It is also 12 months period of in the year. It is called also financial year. So example, previous year, the present. Previous year is 2019 and 20. Assessment year is 2020 to 21. This is assessment year. Assessment year is 2021. Previous year is 1920. Next one, income. Income is defined under section 2 clause 24. Income, the person or assessee so many ways to earn income and run their family, their life. Right? Income, profit and gains, salary, house property, business, dividend, profession, voluntary contribution received by trust. This all the assessee can earn the income. Overall, these are the some ways the assessee can earn the income. Right? The person can join the any company or bank and earn salary. This is also income. And person can build the house and give the rental. Is called house property. And business, the person can make any business, right? Trade, sole trading person, partnership. This is called. And profession like doctor, auditor, CA, and any other profession, lawyer. He can also earn money on their profession and also pay tax to the government through the direct tax. Right? Dividend, the person can purchase any dividend and sell dividend and shares and stock, bills, all through the income. The person can earn income on and also pay tax to the government through the direct tax or indirect tax. Right? So next, agriculture income. Section 2, clause 1a. Agriculture income in India is fully exempt from income tax act because the India is the backbone. What is the backbone of India? The agriculture field is the backbone of India. That's the reason the income tax act is fully exempt the agriculture income. There is no any tax paid farmers to the government through tax, right? So some agriculture income from land lease out grazing from animals required for agriculture activities. The person can give the land on lease to other person, can make field works, right? This is also agriculture activities. Next one, income from processing tobacco leaves. The person can also make income on tobacco leaves. Then income from sale of dried tobacco. The person first produce the tobacco leaves and then that tobacco leaves dried and sell the tobacco. Income from land let out agriculture purpose. The person can give the rental on the basis of rent on agriculture land to the other person. Next, income from growing flowers and creepers. Some person can produce the flowers and some gardens, and that also can use the agriculture purpose. That reason is these are some agriculture incomes in India fully exempt. There is no any tax imposed by the government on assessee or person. Next one, non-agriculture income. Income from market. The person can give their agriculture land because of the purpose of market. He can start the market place that agriculture land. Income from stone quarries. The some land can use the stone quarries in that place. This is also non-agriculture income. Income from mining royalties like gold. These are mining royalties. This is also non-agriculture income. Income from land used for storing agriculture products like Godwan. This some agriculture product can store and build the Godwan and store the agriculture product. Income from fisheries. Some cold Godwan can also use the agriculture land and earn non-agriculture income on fisheries. Income from sale of earth for brick making. Some purpose the agriculture land can also earth breakers, right? These are the non-agriculture income, and in this way the person or assessee can some part of income can paid tax to the government. This is not fully exempted. It is taxable under the Income Tax Act 1961. These are the some basic concepts of income tax. When the every commerce student can make and start income tax subject, he can must know the person, assessee, assessment year, previous year, income tax, agriculture income and non-agriculture income, right? This is the some introduction and basic concept and types of taxes, and why leave the tax on person or assessee, because the government can run and develop the country and some collect some money through tax, direct and indirect tax. Developmental programs, road, rail, aircrafts can make, and some bridges, dams. In this way the government can collect the tax through money. Government hospitality, government educational institution provide the government to the public, and the public can use and pay to the tax to the government, right? This is overall concept in this video, right? In the next video I can make residential status and some numerical problems starting, right? So if any doubts and Please comments on comment box, like and more share to your friends, because there is a examination start till next month. This is very important in concept for your income tax, right? Thank you very much, friends.